This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Delighted to be joined by Martin Wood down at the Matchroom Gym today. Martin, thank you very much for speaking to me. How are you?
My pleasure. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
That's good. Now, obviously, it's been a bit of a crazy time. Boxing's starting to get going again.
Yeah.
You and I were just talking off camera. Been a difficult time for fighters to stay in the gym, but you've been training throughout. Tell me about how you've been managing to keep busy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've been training all through the lockdown, and thankfully enough, we've been back in the gym for like the last maybe 3 or 4 weeks with Tony. So getting back into sort of routine. But yeah, my brother's got a gym at his home, and I've just been ticking over there every day and getting on my runs still, and I've been training every day through lockdown. Yeah, just staying on as much as I can, to be honest.
Now, we last saw you in Sheffield back in February before things sort of went pear-shaped for the whole planet. Was it frustrating for you to lose that bit of momentum coming off a good win? Yeah,
it was a good win for me. So I was hoping something to obviously roll off the back of it quite quickly, but then we got stuck into this. So everybody's in the same position. I've just got to be patient, you know, and just stay in the gym as much as I can, which I am doing. I'm living the life. I'm in good shape. I'm in good shape now. So when the call comes, I'm not too far away.
You said there when the call comes. Do you have any idea when you'll next be out? A lot of your stablemates are starting to get dates now. Yeah, people working towards things. Any idea when we'll see you?
The boys are getting a few dates on the Matchroom fight camp shows. I haven't heard nothing yet, but I'm just staying in the gym, as I say, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my training. I'm loving my training with Tony and that, and I'm always still learning. So I just got to keep on ticking over. And as I say, when the phone call comes, hopefully I'll be out before the end of the year in a nice big fight. But until the phone call comes, and then we can get ourselves in fight shape.
Now, I'm sure you were ready to push on to bigger and better things after that date in Sheffield, but as it is right now, everyone's having to look more domestic level, look at domestic names. Yeah. When that call does come, is there anyone in mind on sort of the domestic scene that you'd like to face in the interim while you're waiting? To be honest, not really. My eyes are set on the big prize, but at the same time, we've got to stay busy, and we're all fighters, and we've got to earn a living. So if any big fights domestically do come out there, like I know the Carroll fight got mentioned a couple of times, maybe last year and that, but he's had a good win over Scott Quigg. Maybe something like that there would make it for a big fight before Christmas. But as I say, I'm staying in the gym, I'm loving it, and when Eddie rings the phone, I'll be there to pick it up, mate. You seem like you're enjoying yourself. You said there you're loving being back in the gym. Do you feel like you're ready now when that call does come for a world level fight, a world title fight? Oh, 100%, yeah. I think coming off the back of that last performance against a Mexican guy, he was a good fighter, a good tough fighter, put on a decent performance. You know, I can build off the back of that, and hopefully I can get a shot at a world title in the near future. Obviously, with all this being pushed back, and it's happening all over across the world. So, but there is shows obviously going on still. So the boxing will progress pretty soon, hopefully. When you look at the champions and the state of play at the minute in your division, is there anyone in particular you're looking at and thinking that could be the fight, that could be the shot that arrives? Any names in particular at the top? Well, I was mentioning the WBA champ before my last fight, and obviously after my last fight, Renny Alvarado. I think he's got a mandatory to deal with first, but hopefully we can get a crack at him when he gets that out of the way. So, as I say, maybe one good fight and that'll get me in line for a shot at him, which I'd love. Would the Jojo Diaz Jr. fight be of interest to you? He's been on a Matchroom bill. We saw him against Tevin Farmer. Yeah, definitely. That'd be another brilliant fight. But from what I'm hearing, he's got a defence against Tevin Farmer. So they're just tied up at the minute. I've just got to stay busy and stay in shape and in the gym. And it's not rocket science. I just got to stay sharp and stay on my game, and I can keep the momentum going. And I'm getting better and better with each fight now. So I've got a good team around me, as I had from day one. But I've also I've got Dan Lawrence, who were doing great things with me. So I'm doing my weight a lot better now. I'm stronger physically, a lot stronger now than I was before, and I'm performing so much better now. I think I'm getting it all together now a lot more. Now, Martin, I appreciate I caught you on your way out the door when you're ready to leave the gym, so I just want to talk about your stablemates quickly before I let you shoot. We'll start with Joe Cordina. I don't believe he's actually here today, but obviously you're in and around him, around your weight as well. Yeah. He was saying before his date got cancelled, he was meant to be out in Wales in May. He's pretty much there. He feels ready to be knocking on the door as well. He is, you see him every day. How special a talent is he? Yeah, he's a great fighter. He's definitely a special talent, and he's good to be around in the gym. We keep each other at the top of our games, keep each other sharp on our toes. But he's definitely going to be I think he'll be a world champion next year also. From what you see day in, day out, you mentioned you keep each other on your toes. Do you feel like he would be ready if that call came now to go for world honours? Do you feel he's in that place?
personally think so myself, yeah, but it's all down to him and obviously his own decisions. But he's a world-class fighter, so a little bit more experience and he'll be a world champion definitely.
Another one of your stablemates that has a date, Ted Cheeseman, is going to be facing Sam Eggington as part of the fight camp shows we've got coming this summer. Eddie Hearn keeps saying it's going to be a war, but do you think this is a good fight for Ted to show that boxing ability and box almost like he did in the Fitzgerald fight?
Yeah, he can do. Ted can mix it up. He tends to go to war a lot more than what he needed to do in the early stages of his career, and he showed in the Fitzgerald fight he can box. But Sam's a good fighter, and it makes for a brilliant fight. Honestly, it makes for a great fight. Sam was down here last year. He done a little trial with us. He's a lovely kid. It makes for a really good fight. I'm excited to see that one.
I've just seen John Ryder knocking around as well. John, coming off the back of the Callum Smith fight, many felt he was unlucky not to be crowned world champion. He's talking about wanting to fight Danny Jacobs out in America. Obviously talk of the rematch with Callum Smith. What would you like to see next for John, and do you think he deserves another big fight? Yeah,
of course. Everybody can see from the last performance that he put in, and not even the last performance, the last few performances he's put in, he's been on his game. So see you later on. He's been on his game, so he deserves a shot, a big fight, a big name, or maybe a rematch with Callum Smith. That'll make for another great fight again. But he definitely deserves his shot. Yeah.
Right, Martin. Before I let you go, because your good friend Felix Cass has just walked up the road there, and I'm sure you're itching to get away. What can we expect to see from Martin J. Ward in the coming 12 months? What's the plan?
Well, hopefully you can expect to see me back in the ring for one, and just back in big fights and exciting performances. I've got a lot of positive feedback from my last fight. Everybody's ranting and raving about how good of a performance, and a lot of doubters have now switched and come on my side and my team. So I'm looking forward to proving the rest of the doubters wrong and getting them back on my side and push on for world honours and bring it back to England.
Right, Martin, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me, and enjoy your jaunt up to the best part of the country in the northeast, as I understand you're going up.
Yeah, I'm going up.
I'm sure we'll catch you when you got some fight news.
Thank you very much.